Hello, I'm Matt Minchella, and I'm a fourth-year kinesiology science student here at UMB. I think one of the biggest mental health challenges that I faced during quarantine is just not being able to see any of my hometown friends or people that I all went to high school with. I live in Ontario, and obviously I go to school to UMB. And this summertime is one of the only times where I really get to catch up and hang out with a lot of my friends I don't get to see usually during the school year. So being stuck at home and with the heavy restrictions in Ontario, it's really tough to see them, and not being able to have any physical contact or anything is definitely really tough. Other than that, quarantine has kind of taken away a lot of the normal activities I usually do in the summer, which really sucks. I usually play competitive soccer all summer long, as well as recreational hockey with a lot of my old teammates and friends, which are all canceled during the quarantine time. Other than that, I usually do summer camps for the last 3-4 summers, where I run sports camps and work with kids, as well as volunteer at a vacation Bible school for 2 weeks of the summer, which I absolutely love and look forward to every single year. So not being able to do that has been a very big struggle of mine. I think quarantine has kind of forced us all to kind of stay at home and kind of evaluate our lives, and sometimes you can kind of get in your head. I think I've done that a bit, just thinking about everything that's going on in your life and such. The last thing that I think has kind of been a challenge for me is just the uncertainty of not knowing what's going to happen for the upcoming school year, especially heading into my graduate year. So it's definitely been another thing that's been on my mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think I've watched more Netflix and Amazon Prime than any other summer. But in all seriousness, I think the main thing that I've been doing or starting to do that's really helped me during this quarantine time is creating a schedule for myself and kind of listing things out that I need to get done or that I kind of want to accomplish every single day. It's just kept myself busy, kept myself active, and has kept my mind sharp. It doesn't even matter what it is. It could just be walking my dog twice a day, or going for a bike ride with my sisters, or playing the guitar, which I've absolutely loved doing during quarantine. It just really helps to keep yourself going. Another thing that I've been really doing is studying for my MCAT. It's something that I've started to do this summer in my free time, so it definitely keeps myself busy. I think the last thing that quarantine has done is kind of forced me to take on some new hobbies. One thing that I've really got into has been golf. So I've been going to the driving range, and it's something really easy to do where you can social distance with friends, and it's a really fun summer activity. Ontario has recently as well moved into phase 2, so my family has actually scheduled some camping dates and things like that, so it'll be nice and something to look forward to going to the beach, going cliff jumping, going swimming, and things like that. I think the last thing that's really important that I started to do also is reach out to a lot of my friends that are going through similar situations and kind of just talk it out and share how I'm feeling and my own experiences, and just being able to relate to one another and kind of share these same experiences, especially going into our graduate year, has really helped to ease my mind and kind of come over some of my demons inside. I think that I need 2 words to summarize my entire quarantine. I think in the first half, I can use the word overwhelmed. I let a lot of things get to my brain and get to my mind. I was overthinking a lot of things. How am I going to make money for the upcoming year? How am I going to see my friends? What am I going to do with myself? It was just a lot of unknowns, and it put me not in a great place at first. But as I kind of sat down and thought things out and made up a schedule for myself, it put a lot of things in perspective for myself. I realized that a lot of people are going through the exact same situations and the exact same struggles as myself, so reaching out to a lot of other people has really helped. I think the second half of my quarantine I can summarize with the word persevere. Everyone here all together, we're all persevering through this time, and I think at the end of the day, we will be able to appreciate the good times even more after we come out of COVID-19.